Hello, everyone. Storm Tracker meteorologist Lainey Pugh here. Just want to give you guys a quick little midweek weather update. So I'm just going to let a few more people join the live streams for just a few minutes, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. We have a few thunderstorms making their way across the Huntsville Metro right now, crossing I-65 corridor. So hope you guys are staying safe, staying inside. We do have lightning and thunder with these storms, so just keep that in mind if you're going to be out and about right now, as well as going into the afternoon hours tonight. All right, I'm just going to let a few more people join, and then we'll go ahead and get started. What is everyone up to this afternoon? Besides the rain, it's overall dry and quiet. We'll see a few more rain showers make their way through the Tennessee Valley today, and then we'll have a big change going into Friday. So I hope you guys are ready for that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, we have a few storms on the way 31 triple Doppler right now, passing through the I-65 corridor, going through the Huntsville Metro. If you hear thunder while I'm live streaming, well, that is because there is a pretty big thunderstorm making its way over Monte Sano right now. So if you hear that, that is why. I'm sure some of you guys are also hearing the thunder and lightning with this storm. So zooming in, again, heavy rainfall that we've been seeing with this thunderstorm, as well as some frequent strikes of lightning, some rumbles of thunder. So don't be outside right now if you're around the Huntsville Metro, and be mindful that if you're going to be outside later on throughout the day today, we'll be seeing a few more scattered showers and a few thunderstorms make their way through the Tennessee Valley as we go throughout the night tonight. So let's talk about what we can expect over the next week. So we have rain and storms tonight, as well as going into tomorrow, and then summer is here. Friday is the first day of the summer solstice, which means the official first day of summer. So hope you guys are ready for the heat, because it is coming. We have a big change in the weather pattern. We've been experiencing some rainy days as well as some muggy days in the mid-80s. Hasn't been that pleasant outside. The weekends we've been barely able to get outside. But again, a big change is on the way. So let's talk about the rain and storms that we can expect going into tonight as well as tomorrow. For today and for later on today, rather, and then going into the overnights tonight, we can see that we are under a 1 out of 5 marginal severe weather risk to see some stronger to severe storms for the shoals tonight. Now, this is going to be moving on later tonight into the early morning hours on Thursday. So just be mindful that stuff we can see with these storms. Again, heavy rainfall is going to be the main thing, as well as some frequent lightning, some gusty winds up to 30 to 40 miles an hour, just your typical summertime storm. And then going into tomorrow, the Storm Prediction Center has put the rest of us in the 1 out of 5 marginal risk for some strong to severe storms throughout the morning hours tomorrow. Now, it is a 1 out of 5 risk, the one being the lowest out of the 5, and so severe weather not likely with these systems. We could see a few stronger thunderstorms, but we're not going to be seeing, a real threat going into tonight as well as tomorrow. So let's take a look real quick at future radar starting tonight. We'll stay mostly dry tonight. Some of us may see a rogue shower or two with some heavier rainfall, but most of us will be staying dry as we go throughout the night tonight. Then we go into early Thursday morning. We'll start to see a line of storms make their way into the shoals at around 5 a.m. Again, heavy rainfall is going to be what's going to be the main concern with this system. By 7 a.m., this is when we're going to start seeing the majority of that rainfall make their way into the shoals, as well as approaching I-65. It's going to be impacting some work commutes. Make sure you leave a few minutes in the morning early so you can leave time for yourself to make your way to work. I'm sure some people are going to be driving slower than normal. So again, just give yourself a few more extra minutes in the morning for those morning commutes. It's going to be heavy rainfall. Eventually make its way throughout the I-65 corridor, but becoming way more widespread by 9:30. Again, heavy rainfall with this line of storms, with this cold front by the noon time or lunchtime hours around noon. most of the heavy rainfall should be out of the Tennessee Valley. Now, we still will be seeing some scattered showers throughout the day, or afternoon rather, behind the front, but then we'll start to clear out going into the rest of your Thursday afternoon. But then going into around the dinner time hours tomorrow, could see another round of some pop-up showers, as well as some heavier periods of some rainfall and lightning with these storms. 8:30, seeing some storms stretch across the Tennessee Valley, and then starting dry for your Friday. Now, this is going to be the day where our big weather change is going to be happening, and it's also the first day of summer, so something to look forward to on Friday. But first, let's talk about tonight. So if you're going off to the Trash Pandas game tonight, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure to grab that umbrella and rain jacket just in case. It looks like we'll stay dry, but again, summertime pop-up showers are not out of the question. Temperatures will be in the low 80s. It's going to be nice and muggy for that game. Temperatures will eventually fall into the mid-70s, keeping those low-end rain chances, but again, make sure to just grab the umbrella and rain jacket just in case. All right. That's the bad news. Now, the good news is big weather change on the way starting Friday. We'll have a heat dome associated with high pressure, and that's going to make us heat up quite a bit. We'll have our first heat wave of the calendar year. We'll also be seeing lower rain chances, so I hope you guys are ready for this change. We definitely deserve it after all the rain we've been getting, and we really haven't seen 90s this year, so definitely a big change on the way. Here's what our temperatures are going to be looking like starting Friday, then going throughout the weekend into the start of next week. Stretch of the 90s. It's our first heat wave. Heat wave is 3 consecutive days in the 90s, and we're definitely beating that. Friday looking to be 90 degrees. Saturday, Sunday, 92, 94, and then starting the work week off next week, we're going to be in those mid-90s. It's definitely going to be hot, and it's not going to be ending soon. So make sure to enjoy this while you can. We all know that rain chances will be back in the forecast sooner than later. It is summer, so enjoy this dry and warm conditions, again, while you can. It's going to be warm, but the humidity in the air, it's going to make us feel a bit warmer outside. Here's what our feels like temperatures can be going into the weekend. Now, Saturday, it's going to be feeling like 99 degrees. It's not going to be fun, but going into Sunday, feels like temperatures in the triple digits, and it's going to stay that way as we go into the work week next week. So if you're going to be outside, make sure you stay hydrated, because again, it's going to be hot. It's going to be the first time we see these hot temperatures as we go throughout the calendar year. So it's going to be a slap in the face, rather. It's going to catch us really good. It's going to be rather dreadful, but it's going to be good weather to have some outdoor activities this weekend. Maybe go to the pool, hang out at the park, take your dog for a walk. It's going to be beautiful weather to do that, but again, just make sure you're staying hydrated if you're going to be out and about. Speaking of stuff you can do this weekend, you can go out for ice cream, but it's going to melt rather quickly, so you're going to want to go ahead, grab the napkins, maybe grab a spoon. It's going to be hot, it's going to be humid, so there's that. Your ice cream's going to melt fairly quickly. And here's another thing to keep in mind as we're going throughout these next couple of days. Temperatures in the 90s, well, the concrete and the asphalt's going to be way hotter than what we feel wearing shoes, but our furry friends are not going to be as lucky. So be mindful if you're taking them on the walk for the next few days or going into the summer season, that temperatures, as they get warmer, the concrete and the asphalt's going to be a lot warmer as well. As an air temperature of 95 degrees, so mid-90s, what we're going to be feeling like on Sunday and going into the work week, that concrete's going to be feeling like it's 125 degrees, and the asphalt's going to be feeling like it's 145. So be mindful of this while you're taking your dog on a walk. Maybe buy them some shoes. I know my dog doesn't like shoes, so we're just going to stay on the grass. But just, again, be mindful about our furry friends. They'll thank you enough for doing that as well. If you're going to have some outdoor plans for this weekend, I recommend going off to the lake. We haven't had great lake weather recently, but going into the next few days, it's going to be perfect to go lay out at the lake or be on the boat, go fishing. Lake Guntersville, conditions are going to be good all the way through Tuesday, starting on Friday. So good day to get out on the lake and do those outdoor activities. We're not going to be really seeing any rain, maybe a passing shower or two, just because it is summertime, but it's going to be nice and pretty for your lake activities. Now, if you're going to be outside, being at the pool, being at the lake, the UV indexes are really going to jump as we go into this weekend. So UV indexes from Friday to Monday are going to be at 10. So that is very high. So make sure you're wearing your sunscreen, you're staying hydrated, you're taking some breaks from the sun because, again, it's going to be very hot out. The sun's going to be hitting you. You can get a sunburn at a UV of 4. So it being at 10, you're just going to want to go ahead and reapply that sunscreen every few hours. If you get into the water, make sure that you wait until you dry off, put that sunscreen back on. You're going to appreciate it once you get inside and you take that shower and you're like, ow, because you have a sunburn. You're really going to appreciate that as you go into this next few days. If you're off to the beach, if you're one of the lucky ones that goes to the beach this weekend, temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler, but they're going to still be in those upper 80s. They have a slight chance to see some rain showers going throughout the day. Just normal beach weather. UV indexes are also going to be high, around 10, 11. So make sure, again, going to the beach, you're putting that sunscreen on and taking some breaks throughout the day and staying hydrated. That is the most important thing going throughout this weekend because of the warmer weather. Again, we haven't seen it. Our bodies aren't used to it. It's the first one of the year, but it's not going to be the last one. Looking at the temperature outlook to finish off the month of June, we're going to be well above average for temperatures. So it looks like the 90s are going to be staying with us as we go throughout the rest of the month of June. So it is that time of the year we're going to be seeing warmer temperatures. We can see that on our 10-day forecast. Today we're seeing those passing showers, maybe a few thunderstorms in the mix, especially into the nighttime hours tonight. 87 degrees is our high today, and as you're going to tomorrow, going to be a little bit cooler in the mid-80s. We'll start to see those thunderstorms come in early in the morning, again around 3 or 4 a.m., lasting throughout the morning time hours. So again, leave some time in the morning, extra time for those morning commutes. People are going to be driving slow. Be mindful of the heavy rainfall. Flooding is going to be an issue in some localized areas. So if you see some ponding in the road, check it out. If it doesn't look like it's safe, just turn around. Don't even try it. Don't even risk it. Find an alternate route. Friday is when our big weather maker hits. So high pressure, heat dome, we're going to be feeling temperatures in the 90s. It's going to be nice and sunny. And temperatures, again, going to be hot. Feel like temperatures are going to be even hotter in the triple digits. Going to be lasting that way as we go throughout the rest of the weekend and into the work week next week. Take a look at next Wednesday, 96 degrees. So it's going to be nice and toasty. It's going to be staying that way for the unforeseeable future through our 10-day. So again, deal with the rain for tonight and tomorrow. We've seen lots of it. I know it's never ending, but it's going to be ending as we go into Friday. So hope you guys are going to enjoy this warmer weather. I know I will be sitting out by the pool on Friday. Again, we have those chances of storms going throughout tonight and tomorrow. So tune in to our newscast at 4 with meteorologist Amber Kulik, talking about those rain chances, as well as Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle going to be going on at 5 to talk about the storms that we could see tonight and going into tomorrow. And then we all get to take a sigh of relief and enjoy these beautiful temperatures. Well, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and into the weekend. Enjoy the warm weather. Stay hydrated. Wear your sunscreen. And enjoy it because we definitely deserve it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.